Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Tikun, and in today's video, I'll be making some spatchcock chicken with gochujang sauce. So this recipe is inspired by the gochujang chicken recipe from bonapetit.com, and in their version of the recipe, they have it as a whole chicken and some potatoes in the bottom and some garlic in the center crevice. But what I'm doing is that I'm just basically spatchcocking the chicken, which is cutting the spine and centering and basically laying it flat on top of the cooking surface. I am not following this recipe directly, so I'm trying to tweak based on the experience I have cooking spatchcock chicken. If you've seen the past two videos about my grocery haul, every time you would see me get a whole chicken, and the reason why is that every time I get a whole chicken is to do the spatchcock chicken for a week. So it's kind of like my meal prep. I don't meal prep in a week, but what I like to do in terms of similar to meal prep is to spatchcock a chicken or cook a whole chicken about on Sunday or Saturday during the weekends, and throughout the week I eat through that chicken. So it could be one day it could be chicken and rice, one day it could be fried rice, and then one day it could be like putting in some noodles or like something like that. So yeah, it could be a very wide range of things that I can cook with it. So it's something that is a base of what I can cook. So I don't spend time cooking chicken or like defrosting chicken throughout the week. So I just have that there, and if I want to eat it like as a chicken itself, I can eat it. But if I want to do something else, I can mix it into some stir fry or fried rice or anything like that. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started with this recipe, and hopefully it turns out for the best. Alright, I have the chicken here. So what I'm going to do here is that since I'm doing a spatchcock chicken here, I'm going to cut the spine of the chicken here with this pair of kitchen shears. So yeah, it's always good to have like a pair of good kitchen shears to cut through bones here. So yeah, so this will allow the chicken to basically be able to lay flat and basically cook more evenly in the oven. So what I have here is some paper towels. I'm just going to pat it down dry first. So this will allow it to properly brown. Right here, and I think the last thing to do is really just there is a bone in the center here, there's I think the wishbone. So I'm just gonna push it down and you hear it crack. So basically that allows it to stay flat. So what I like to do also, see or not, just to bend it, the wingtip towards the back, so whenever it's roasting, it doesn't burn this piece up. This piece here is very susceptible to like, what do you call that, burning. Okay, I have here, now I'm going to make paste here, this side. So I have about 2 big cloves of garlic here, so I'm just going to mince it sauce. So I have a garlic mincer here, like you can chop garlic itself, but like I have this mincer in hand. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Just plug it in here, push through. Right, that's about the garlic meat. And the star of the show is this gochujang sauce here. So it's red chili paste. You can get this in the Asian grocer or like Korean grocer. I can get it at Amazon. I'll leave a link down below if that's possible. Just got this 2 weeks back. If you remember my grocery haul, this is one of the things I got at the Asian grocer. So yeah, so I'm gonna open it. Haven't opened since then. So it looks like that. So I'm gonna put about 5 tablespoons of this paste here. So this has quite a number of spices. I'm not too sure the ingredient list, but this has this gochujang has a very strong scent. Let me look at the ingredients here. So it has some rice, corn syrup, water, chili powder, salted fermented soybean, green alcohol, yeast extract, garlic, onion, koji seeds. So it has quite a number of ingredients here. So it should give now the kick and the saltiness in it. So it has 413 milligrams of salt in 1 tablespoon. So that is quite a number of salt inside. So the last thing we need is about a 1/4 cup of some sort of oil. So I have avocado oil here. You can use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, something similar to that. So this is just to basically bind the sauce itself and provide some browning action onto it. What we'll do is just mix it around here to get everything binded up properly. So after a few minutes of stirring, the oil has infused inside the gochujang, not fully, but for the most part, yeah, it's infused properly. So the next step is just basically to put it all over the chicken. So ideally you want to have a pastry brush, but I don't have it. So I'm going to spoon it over and just get my hands a little dirty here. So spread it on top here, around everywhere. Second half, nice spread here. Okay. So what I've done in off camera was just basically wrap a baking sheet with some aluminum foil, and also I put a wire rack on top of it so that when I put the chicken on, you'll have air circulating and the heat will be circulating under the chicken itself. So I'm just gonna basically put it on top. So have it on top here, and I'm going to tent the top of the chicken for the first like 20 minutes of cooking, because the gochujang sauce does have some sugars inside, so it will burn. So I'm just going to tent it there just to get it cooking, and then the last like 15 to 20 minutes I'll just take out the tent. I'll take out the aluminum foil and just like roast it entirely. So yeah, I'm just putting it over a light tent here, so I'm not just like pressing down on it, just putting it down lightly. So I'm just going to put this in the oven for about 40 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then halfway through I'll take this out so that the gochujang sauce is going to further. So yeah, I'll see you back in about 40 minutes. Alright, we are back here. So I ended up having it in the oven for about an hour right now. So what I did was that I was tenting it until it reached the temperature of about 130 Fahrenheit on the thighs here, on the bone of the thigh. And then I basically took out the tent, the aluminum foil tent here, and let it cook uncovered for about an extra 20 minutes to reach about 175 Fahrenheit. Right now at the thigh bone here, I am at 184, 86 here. So that is perfectly cooked temperature here. So what I'm going to do right now is just to let it rest for another 20 minutes here so that juices stay inside, and then when I carve in, the juices don't just flow out. So I'm going to use the same aluminum foil tent that I used for the first 40 minutes of the cook time, and just tent it here, and we'll come back in about 20 minutes to carve. Alright, it has been about 20 minutes right now, and the chicken has been rested 20 minutes. So what I did in 20 minutes is just to cook some egg noodles here with some soy sauce and some bok choy here. So this is to accompany the chicken. So now I'm just going to carve into the chicken. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's put this aside. And let me go ahead and carve this chicken here. So what I like to do is just to cut the thighs here. So it's pretty much easy to cut through. Okay. As you can see, the chicken has nicely cooked in the center here. So yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it like that and put it in this Dutch oven that I have. The reason why I'm using a Dutch oven is that this is the biggest kind of like container that I have, because I'm not going to eat all of this right now. I'm just put this in the fridge and eat it piece by piece throughout the week. So right now with this egg noodles, I'll just get like a drumstick here. So I have some white meat also. This is real juicy here. Look at that. Let me give it a taste. It tastes really good. It doesn't have a very strong gochujang taste, because if I marinated it longer, maybe like a few hours or overnight, the taste would have went in. But as is, it does have a good amount of saltiness, good amount of juiciness, and there's like a small kick from the gochujang spiciness. put it here and wash my hands. Always wash your hands with soap. 20 seconds. Okay, and that's about it. That is my gochujang chicken. It turned out pretty well. One thing, if I were to do it again, it's just to marinate it for a couple of hours overnight. That would definitely help the flavors of the gochujang paste to seep into the meat itself. But as is, it tastes very good. And it's the kind of thing that I want because I don't want too much flavor. As I said early in the video, I like to pick and mix throughout the week to add more flavors onto it. So I don't like to have such a strong flavor in the meat itself. So whenever I'm doing fried rice or making stir fry, I can add a pond flavor to the chicken or the meat itself. So this is the end result here. So this is my dinner tonight. So looks pretty nice. I can't wait to dig into it. I'll leave the recipe for this chicken here in the description box below. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Definitely give it a try if you have some of these ingredients at home. It's just gochujang, garlic, and some chicken here. And yeah, if you've reached this point of the video, definitely give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you like what you've seen in this video, and I will see you in the next video. I'm just gonna enjoy this. Thank you and bye-bye.